This is a review of the SSm5 Sonic Shaper from Guyatone. Now, if you have a few pedals in your rig and you're looking for that unique sound and you haven't found it yet, you're trying to get that sound out of your head and make it a reality, this might be the pedal that you'll need. This pedal will sonically shape the tonal characteristics of your guitar so that you can find that sweet spot that you need for that sound that you're trying to find. Now, I'll be using a Minerick Lotus Studio Extreme guitar through a Fender Blues Junior amplifier with just a little bit of reverb to add some space to my sound. And the rest you'll hear will be from the Sonic Shaper SSm5. Let's get to it. The SSm5 has 3 knobs that run across the top of the pedal. You have a level, which adjusts the overall volume of the unit. Color, which is going to adjust the tone of the effect. If you want to emphasize a higher frequency, you turn it clockwise. If you want to emphasize the lower end frequency, you turn it counterclockwise. And you can sweep those frequencies. You have a shape over on the end here. This is going to adjust the overall tonal characteristics of your sound by adjusting certain harmonics. This is a very, very interesting knob here. There's a color switch that you can turn on and off, which is located right under the color knob. This is really useful for if you want to bypass that portion of the pedal and just use it as a clean booster pedal. And then next to this you have an input attenuator switch here, a knob which is going to help with your overall setting. If you have higher volume, higher output with your pickups, then you want to turn this more counterclockwise. And if you have an average output to a lower output pickup, then you can turn it more clockwise. Again, in keeping with the thinking of keeping the Mighty Micro line pedals small, Guyatone also put the power and the input and the output jacks on top of the pedal, so you have more room on your board to fit more pedals. They also put a stomp guard on these pedals. I took it off for purposes of this demonstration, but you'll see where these 2 screws are. There is a stomp guard that comes right across the top, which just helps so that if your foot comes down, you accidentally slip as you push the pedal on and off, you won't damage the smaller buttons below, or by mistake, you won't happen to turn these knobs up here with your toe, which could happen in a live setting. The first way I like to use this pedal, and this is the way that I use this pedal live, is as a booster. It's very transparent and introduces no noise at all to my signal. The level I have right now is set at 3 o'clock. However, depending on the setting and depending on how loud my amp is, that might change, as long as it's louder than my amp. The color and the shape are straight up at 12 o'clock. The most important thing here, though, is the color switch. I have this to off. So it's really going to bypass the whole pedal except for the level. And that's the main thing here. I want to use it as a booster. So I'll play some things here first without the pedal. So you can hear how it's going to really boost my sound, and I can use this clean. I can use it with the dirty sound. If I want to use some overdrive or distortion, it'll just boost that as well. And it's perfect when that solo comes and you need to be a little bit louder than the band. This really comes in handy. Of course, the pedal is marketed as a sonic shaper, and when I'm using this to record, one of my favorite settings is keeping the shape fully clockwise and the color anywhere between 12 and 3. Without the pedal, I just get this sound here. And then when I engage it, it just gives me a really nice tonal character, and I can sweep the shape this way now. Now let's say I wanted to simulate an acoustic sound, more of a hollow body sound. I can do that too. Without the pedal, of course, I would have a real solid body type sound, but if I engage the pedal now, it gives me more of that hollowness. So if I play a little bit of this for you.